Hey everyone, welcome to Stratele Studios. I'm Jeff Castanon. Welcome to another no pause video reaction and analysis. Today I have a request from my Powers of the Universe patron, Brian, and he sent me a PayPal donation for this request. Thank you so much, Brian. You always tip me too, which it doesn't go unnoticed. I so appreciate that. Well, he wanted me to take a look at a remake of the Dylan song Knocking on Heaven's Door by a group called the Jenerators. Who are the Jenerators, you ask? Well, someone that you might know, Miguel Ferrer, who's an actor. He was in Twin Peaks. That's how I know him, and I'll put his picture up so you can see who he is, and maybe you'll recognize him. He's in this group. Along with Bill Mumy. And Bill Mumy, if you remember, I think it was Lost in Space. Is that what he was in? I'll put his face up there for you too. He's a child actor. And yes. So he was also in that episode Twilight Zone where he wished everyone in the cornfield, if you remember that old episode. He was the kid in that. Brilliant actor. So yes, there's no video, it's only the audio. And what I'd like to do with the artwork is to put it up like this so you all can see that. So let's get into this. Let's see what they did to Dylan's Knocking on Heaven's Door. Here we go.
Mama, wipe this blood off my face.
Wow.
I'm sick and tired of this war.
Boy, it's a nice gravelly voice. Love that.
Got a lone black feeling it's hard to trace. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door. Mama put my guns to the ground, 'cause I can't shoot them anymore.
I like the guitars on this. What's going on with the guitars?
The long black cloud is coming down. Feel I'm knocking on heaven. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Sounds like there might be a Leslie on that organ there, because I just heard the strobing change.
Pull it down from shore to shore. Two brown eyes are looking back at me, and I feel like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door.
Ah, there you go. Oh, here they are doing it live. I got to let some of this play here. Okay, so Billy Mooney is playing the guitar right on the left side. That's Billy Mooney, and that's Miguel Ferrer. So I didn't know he was singing this. So now I know he's the guy with the gravelly voice. Wow, really interesting. Wow, I wouldn't have expected that he was the one singing it, because I've heard his speaking voice. All right, very cool. Well, that was fun to hear them do this rendition of this song. It really adds some flavor with the slide guitar going on. Just the feel of it's a little bit different, and the drums, the way that he kind of accentuated those rolls and stuff, kind of remind me a little bit of more of a reggae feel to it. So that was an interesting way to do it. Yeah, I was mentioning about the guitars because it's like what I like to hear in the mix when there's like two independent guitar parts and they're panned left and right, and that's what they did in this thing. It's like we had this real picking, a lot of picking on the left side. There's this picking part that went on throughout the whole song pretty much, and then the other guitar was doing all the color and the real more of a rounder tone and the slide guitar parts and stuff like that. So you have that nice balance and nice counter. You got the two different guitars. The guitars sound different from each other, and they're panned left and right. So you've got that balance, and it adds to the interest in the mix. So it's really cool. Yeah, thank you, Brian, thank you so much for that. Curious to know how you came across this group too, and yeah, I wonder if there are other actors in this group that I'm not catching here, because it seems to be that's kind of a connection that they have in here with Miguel and Billy. So anyway, that was really fun. I think that's the first time I've had anything related to Bob Dylan on the channel, so that's cool. All right, well, we got more coming up. Come back for boy, we got a lot of Leonid and Friends. Oh boy, more Voices 8 coming up, a whole bunch of stuff. And then I've got a couple of things that are some surprises that I wanted to do myself. So that's going to be coming up. Yes. Come back for more, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
This war got a lone black feeling, it's hard to trace. Feel I'm knocking